No romance, internet. Please don't crucify me. I pinky swear I love Alisha, but I don't love this book. I know. By all rights, Wrong to Need You should have had me shaking my fangirl ass. I mean, hello, an introverted, shy hero in love with his bisexual sister-in-law. That is my book crack. And yet here I am, the dissatisfied bitch. Our hero Jackson ran away from home because everyone thought he was an arsonist. Back then, soap opera family drama popped off, so he skipped town. But now Jackson's back and ready to help out his crush. Sadia is a single mom trying to run her dead hubby's cafe. She needs a new chef. Hero is a secret famous chef, so whammo, problem solved. Once Jackson moves in, the two start playing the want you, can't have you game. And that's pretty much the plot. And boy howdy was I underwhelmed. Not by Sadia. I loved this failure-phobic, bisexual, curvy brown woman. And I wasn't underwhelmed by Jackson. Okay, I was. It was him. I admit it. I'm a bitch. In Romancelandia, we have a shortage of shy, introverted heroes. So whenever we get one, I get excited. Except for this time. For you see, Jackson was so shy and so introverted, he was emotionally inaccessible. Maybe if the story had been in first-person dual point of view, I might feel differently. And I never say that. I hate first-person split POV. And yet the writing digs into Sadia's psyche in a way it just doesn't with Jackson. And that is a goddamn travesty, because he's hero-tastic. No, really. This good guy gets jailed for being a good guy. And I was moved. Why were you involved in the protest? Because it was wrong. That's not even your country, though. Principles don't have borders. Oh, fucking yes! I ain't got enough snaps for that. And on the streets, Japanese American activist chef. That's freaking fangirl fodder, y'all. And yet, I am not really fangirling. The book's central conflict is forbidden love, hence the series title, Forbidden Hearts. She's his dead bro's wife, he's her ex-brother-in-law. There is potential tension all over that. And yet it all goes nowhere fast. Allow me to enumerate. For starters, Sadia's marriage was one day away from divorce, which on the surface, there's nothing wrong with that. Her relationship wasn't unhealthy, it was just unhappy. Yet when that gets revealed to Jackson, we get no reaction. No petty relief, no internalized outrage, no shock at the reveal, no nothing. She unloads her truth and he don't even blink. Jackson keeps his feelings on the DL because she's his ex-sister-in-law. Now, you'd think his reasoning would be guilt plus living up to Sadia's one true love. But based on his apathy to her separation, that ain't it. So I guess Hero played keep away out of a misplaced loyalty to his dead brother? And if that's the case, which I think it was, I just don't sell internal conflict for me because I'm a bitch. And probably also because I'm an only child. However, Hero's weak emotional accessibility and really weak motive aren't my only complaints. I know, I'm a bitch full of bitching. I swear this OTP's sexy times was set to light fucking speed. Now don't get me wrong, I love how Sadia owns her body and her sexuality. Woman says out loud to Jackson, quote, "Get on your knees and lick me." Loved it! but right after the banging, we get a time jump. Yeah, a time jump. Oh, I love those. Forget seeing these two learn each other's bodies and grow intimacy. We fly right by that, and I can kinda see why. There ain't no time. Banging goes down for the first time on page 271. And guys, we only have 358 pages. And despite all of my bitching, I read every single one of those pages. Anyone that knows me knows that if a book is boring, I will drop that shit quicker than crap. And yet I read all the pages. I wasn't bored. Alisha Rai crafted a real heroine with intense emotional and mental issues. Both her family dynamics and her friendships were complexly nuanced with realistic struggles. And yeah, while I never connected with the romance, I still felt feels. I mean, who knew that the email drafts folder was so goddamn romantic? Not me, I had no clue. While I didn't fangirl over the relationships, I've got no complaints about this book's writing. This author Hulk punched me in the face using nothing but letters. Ain't nobody writes truth like Alisha Rai writes truth. I don't think I know how to love anyone. Not anymore. You haven't loved anyone since you left here? He was about to say no, but then he thought about Ariel, the team he protected, who protected him. He couldn't deny that he felt something for them. Not like I did before, he finally responded. Well, son, you don't just decide to love someone and suddenly everything is fine. Love takes practice. Love isn't passive, it's active. A verb. Said the romance novel. I just love when critics like to say that our genre is the most unrealistic genre in the world. And yet we speak truth like that. Now I'm probably the one human on planet Earth who didn't fangirl over Sadia and Jackson. But trust me when I say my apathy surprises no one more than me. When I read and reviewed Hate to Want You, I lost all of my fangirl shit. And that was for a second chance romance, which is like my no-go trope. But give me a big, shy, introvert hero in love with a beautifully hearted heroine. Give me a forbidden love romance between two ex-in-laws. Yeah, you give me both of those and I'm gonna fangirl-gasm from here to Jupiter. And I got it. But instead, I'm over here, mehing it up. I really hope this shirt is not see-through. That'd be my luck. God, I don't want to post this video. I actually considered not reviewing Wrong to Need You. I still love this author and I'm still gonna read everything she ever wrote ever. Don't take away my Alisha Rai fangirl card, please. I will say I give this review a caveat that my complaints could just be personal taste. I think this is still a recommendable book. So if you have read this or you were thinking about reading it, then that's cool. I totally support that. I apologize if this review is kind of all over the place. I felt really uncomfortable saying how I felt about this because I have so much respect for Alisha and I enjoyed the reading process of this book. I think this book was important at the end of the day, no matter how I felt about it. A bisexual woman from a Muslim family, I mean, yes! That shit is like double representation in one. I love that. But if you made it this far into the video, do me a favor. Tell me the name of a book and or author that everyone loves in the romance genre that you don't like. That way at the very least I won't feel alone. I just want to feel less shit.